Welcome back to the JUCO Scoreboard. I'm Zach McKinstry. We had another week recapping the best of junior college athletics and plenty top-tier games and matches this weekend. Let's start in Roswell at the Wool Bowl. Number 3 Tyler, undefeated but on the ropes after a rough first half against New Mexico Military. This was the halftime score. Apaches getting shut out and trailing by 17 late into the third quarter. Defense would step up, though, holding Nimmy scoreless in the final 30, but would it be enough? Check out this final drive by Tyler, under a minute from deep in their own territory with only one timeout, and the drive starts with a 38-yard leaping catch over the middle. Soon after, Guerra would escape and take off for another first down, and an incompletion would stop the clock. They had a chance for a game-winning score on second down, and the throw is caught, but pushed out of the back of the end zone, incomplete, and again Tyler would have their backs up against the wall. They pick up the first down, but disaster on second down. Trey Guerra sacked, and it backs up the Apaches to the 27 and forces them to use that last timeout. Then, on the game's final play, 4th and goal from the 27-yard line, a Hail Mary heave from Trey Guerra to the near pylon is caught, reeled in by Jens Hilburn, and somehow Tyler hangs on and stays undefeated on a miracle in New Mexico. Man, was that a fun game. Final score 18-17 to keep Tyler firmly positioned in the playoff hunt. Plenty of other great NJCAA football games this week that you can catch us recapping on Thursday's JUCO Cover 3. Let's move to volleyball, and time to give some love to the Division I number 1. Florida Southwestern survives another gauntlet of a week with wins over number 2 Miami-Dade and number 18 Daytona State. Outside hitter Sarah Gamboa had 23 kills in the win over the Sharks, while it was the Italian freshman Letizia Okonafua who shined against Daytona State. 22 kills and 3 block assists for her in that win. In soccer, a couple of huge top 10 men's games last week. In Division I, number 3 Cali defeated number 7 Indian Hills 1-0 on a late goal from Bruno Canto. The entire match was a battle, but a huge win for the Tigers, and for Indian Hills, they get an opportunity to bounce back on Wednesday against the number 1 Iowa Western Reavers. Then in Division II, a showdown and a shootout out west as number 5 Pima upsets number 1 Phoenix. The score was 3-2. It was a tale of two halves as Pima jumped out to a 2-0 lead with goals 5 minutes apart, but Phoenix would answer at home, clawing one back in the 69th minute and then equalizing in the 82nd, but it was a storybook finish for the Aztecs when Nathan Flores scored the game winner with 21 seconds left in the match, and Pima makes it 8 wins in a row and picks up a massive ranked victory. Let's close out in Division II women's soccer, where we saw another top 5 battle. Number 2 Johnson County tussled with number 5 St. Charles last Wednesday, and after the Cougars scored the opener, the only goal in the first half, a monster 3-goal second half carried the Cavaliers to stay perfect, while St. Charles dropped their first match of the season. Thanks for tuning into the JUCO Scoreboard this week. Lots of electric action coming this week. Check out the ESPN Plus Game of the Week on Saturday between Iowa Central and DuPage, and be on the lookout for more content from the NJCAA Network.